Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, on the daily chart, the situation is absolutely unchanged, but from time to time, we want to take a look at the daily chart because we get new viewers every day. And also it's good as a reminder for many of you who watch the videos regularly, but might not have the charts in front of themselves. But nevertheless, it's good to get an explanation. As a channel member, you get access to these charts 24/7 if you like to, but still though, to get an understanding of context, it's worth to explore them from time to time here as well. Just want to give you a quick update and a quick reminder that we are at the moment in a bullish structure, which however will change with a break below $27,350. It's the 78.6 retrace of the rally that started on the 11th of September. The idea is that the market completed 5 waves up into the April highs this year between November 22, April this year. It's a 5-wave move up and a subsequent 3-wave pullback, which was just a correction of that 5-wave move up. After that was completed, we produced another 5-wave move up, which we call another wave 1. So it's a 1, 2, 1, and then it should be followed by a wave 2, which would be a correction again, which would then be followed by a third wave rally, which would be very aggressive. This, however, is only going to remain the forecast as long as the price is able to hold above the 78.6 retrace here, $27,350. There are a few things to consider here. Ideally, in such a wave 1 of a larger degree third wave, we normally don't want the price to break and sustain above the 78.6 extension, so above 43K. Normally we want to avoid that because breaking that level indicates that something too bullish is going on, short term at least. It sounds a bit odd, I know, but that means that the market did not get the retracement it would have ideally needed in such a wave 2 correction. So what does that mean? That means the market might get overheated, and structurally it will resemble much more just a corrective ABC structure. So we could say this was an A wave, this here a B wave with a C wave to come, and or unfolding right now. So it looks more corrective, especially if we break above 43K. Yeah? Then the A wave, what would be A, B, C, has the same length roughly than as the C wave. And if that's the case, it looks very corrective and it would then become less certain. I mean, markets are never certain, but you know what I mean. It will reduce probabilities for a positive outcome, and it could lead to all sorts of strong corrections afterwards. Yeah, that's just the message. So in the next few weeks, oops, didn't want to do that. In the next few weeks, sorry, just clicked wrong. In the next few weeks, what we need to pay attention to is the very important 43K level. Now, if the price starts to correct, that's essentially what we want at some point. Already now, it has done the minimum it needs to do. You know that it even pushed higher last Friday, so it fulfilled our expectations. We have a pretty nice 5-wave move up on the daily time frame. If we now start to correct, I would see that as a wave 2. And that could set us up for a nice rally into 2024. So let's take a look at the shorter time frame here. Situation basically unchanged. What you see here now is this rally, this 5-wave rally that we just discussed on the daily time frame. Here, the move up that started on the 11th of September and might be finishing right now. You know, could still push a little higher. At least the smaller time frame wave count suggests that we could push a little higher. On the daily, we have a pretty nice 5-wave move up already completed, but on the smaller time frame count, price action still allows for a little bit a few further price increases. We have here a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, and now it's getting tough here because there are different ways of interpreting this. Bitcoin is moving above this trend line and has been moving above the trend line since end of October. I count a wave 3 top in place here on the 24th of October. Then the wave 4 formed a higher low, and that's the low on the 14th of November. Of this low, a 5th wave might now be unfolding. Yeah? So the fifth wave would be an ending diagonal. Yes, there are other ways of looking at this. We could say the wave 4 is a triangle, but then the wave 3 would need to sit here. So there are different options. Important to understand that this fifth wave to the upside would also be a 5-wave move. And we likely already completed wave 1, wave 2. Wave 3 is unfolding right now. Then we should get a 4 and a 5. This wave 3 would be an ABC structure. So A, B, C. The C wave is a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, we could be in the wave 2 of C now. Okay, so there are a few things to consider here. Important is that this uptrending scenario is only going to be valid as long as the price holds above this B wave low at 35,680. And already probabilities for this positive outcome will reduce with a break below 36,216. So any break below the 78.6 retrace will make this scenario far less likely and would typically lead to a break. Now we talk about a sustained break of that support. Also here, that was the move down on the 22nd of November. This move down was already a bit overextended, but again, never invalidated the structure. So what I'm essentially watching for here is a potential wave 1 to the upside, wave 1 of C already done. Wave 2 might be unfolding right now. It looks very choppy, very corrective. But essentially there's no strong signal. A low is in place. Also here the last rally was just in 3 waves. And my view remains that we need to see a break minimally above the X wave high, or it was a triangle, the end of the X wave. Minimally, I need to see a break above that level, 37,840, to have a good confirmation that a low has been established here. Okay, so there's still a little bit of space, but the short-term trend is down against that level. And then if that level holds, 36,216, the third wave can take us towards 40K plus. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Here you can find additional content every single day. And you can find the links for those channels in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.